Well, look, guys, I'm still a believer in the two-way experiment for him, but he hasn't exactly set the world ablaze. And there's some talk in the industry. Maybe it's time to push this to the side, have him specialize, squeeze the most out of him, just going one way. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jim, what are you hearing about this, and what's your prescription for him?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of like the whole glass, is it half empty or half full? He's not, putting up great numbers, but you could certainly see there's some.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Biloxi. The race for the division continues to heat up. Bubba Derby is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths.
Leading off for Montgomery.
Now to bat, A.J. Miro.
A.J.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next to hit, A.J. Miro grounded out in his last at-bat.
A.J. Miro.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Spanberger is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Miro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Miro.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off.
All right, one time right here.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he's safe. And now, Nathan Lucas. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now
at the plate is Tristan Gray. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a liner. Go. Miro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional.
So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Miro, singled in his last at-bat. Pops this one up. Garcia is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in is A.J. Miro. He's 1 for 4 so far.
Miro.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Again, another foul ball. Here it comes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2.
There you go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Palma is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they're held in check here. This 8-3 tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors.
The game's future stars are on display. Striding in is Pablo Abreu. He'll lead things off.
That hit. He's got first.
5-2 the final today. The Montgomery.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'm a
This is the story that I am
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Birmingham Barons and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show. So now here is A.J. Miro looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that out.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jim Haley becomes out number 2 this inning. Pops this one up. Russell will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1. Stepping in next, A.J. Miro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a liner.
Go hard, just go hard.
That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Stepping in now is Jared Ono, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Late square, and this is popped up, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping up is A.J. Miro, 2 for 2 in the ball game so far.
A.J.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in next, Jim Haley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
I think it was pretty apparent.
Stepping in once again is A.J. Miro. Singled in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Next to hit is Zach Remillard. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Not in time as he steals second.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
3 runs on 8 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Birmingham Barons. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The right fielder,
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow him. At the plate now is A.J. Miro. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Now the runners take off again. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Now to the plate, A.J. Miro. He collected a base hit his first time up. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. And stepping in, A.J. Miro. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Stepping in now is Jared Ono, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So next to bat will be A.J. Miro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Birmingham Barons came.
Jim, the novelty of this.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Felix Paulino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Ben Plesac, what's the word on it? And now in the box, A.J. Miro. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Yanked on the ground down the line. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, A.J. Miro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no... All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, A.J. Miro.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's been in total...
Next to dig in, A.J. Miro, and their runners at the corners now. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
There you go. You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Birmingham took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. It's baseball on. Danny Collado in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right
Ball
field.
one.
3. You're out. First base. He's out. You're out. He's safe. He's safe.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Barons led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tanner Banks gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Digging in will be A.J. Miro.
The designated hitter, A.J.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now to the plate, here is A.J. Miro, and they're runners at the corners now.
Miro.
Come on, baby.
First pitch on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Next, here is A.J. Miro. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Chopped to third. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning. Now it'll be A.J. Miro. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with... Next up is A.J. Miro, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Your turn now, no better.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. 4-0 the score this afternoon.
At some point,
Gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Kevin Gossman is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now here is Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 107.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
The boy's still breathing, and she's still alive. What's the little child's destiny? He's trying to survive. He's always
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1, well below the zone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it without a
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That's my will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim.
Leading off the
first
afternoon
pitch of
for
the
the White
AB on
Sox,
its way.
the
Luis
center
Robert
fielder,
is in to start. Things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now. Fouled off.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Next up, Yohan Moncada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into score. Scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3 balls, 1
3-1. There's ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll... New inning set to get underway. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate here is Andrew Vaughn. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Luis Robert.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, place at 1 now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now that third baseman, your
So here's Yoan Moncada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
The designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Here we go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the next to bat will be Cesar Hernandez, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 0-1 count and the pitch.
No, inside.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that. Jaime Barria is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 51, Jaime Barria.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next, it'll be Yohan Moncada. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And now the first pitch.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third. Here's Juan Lagares to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder going back, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1. That'll bring in Luis Rengifo.
Shortstop, Luis.
He's set. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
The first baseman, Jared.
At the plate, Jared Walsh popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So stepping in is Anthony Rendon. Potential tying run for him at third base. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
So here is Kurt Suzuki. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's just 2 for 12. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning. So now into the box. Is Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Craig Kimbrell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Liam Hendricks records the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. Vasker. The future is fun. The freeway lives until my feeling so good. On the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starting away Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half. Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the
bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat. Shohei Ohtani bounced to the right into the loaded up infield. Anderson brings it in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And now to slap the tag on him, and he is toast. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lance Lynn. Strong. Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and Major League Baseball on the show starts. Dylan Bundy gets the ball in game 3. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ohtani is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him when he gets out of the car.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Angel. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass-the-baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys.
6-1, the final tally today. The Palehose jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Lucas Giolito earns his first win of the